Hi everyone, welcome to week 8. I'm sorry it's a little bit later than it's been this term this week. This week is a really quite busy week, but without further ado, what is on this week? You'll have had the email with all the details, all the links, but there's lots to tell you about. Not least, you now know what's going to happen at the end of term. You'll have had yesterday, on Monday, the communication from the university about this. So face-to-face teaching will end on December the 9th. So that's on the Wednesday of week 9. So if you have something scheduled to be face-to-face on campus on December the 9th, it will take place. But anything on December the 10th or December the 11th, that is the Thursday and Friday of week 11, won't take place. So that's what the university has decided. And so that's how we will organise ourselves as we run up to the end of term. And that's the end of lockdown scheduled. And this is with the plan for the end of lockdown. We're still in a lockdown, second lockdown. And a look at the data on hospitalisation and cases down here in the southeast tells us that things are still on the rise, which potentially creates problems given that we're now nearing halfway through this 4-week lockdown period. So the main message, as always, is please do keep on social distancing. Please do keep on wearing face coverings and adhering to the rules on social gatherings. It's not the kind of thing that any of us wants to be saying, wants to be doing. It's much nicer to be meeting up with friends, having great times and so on. But unfortunately, the nature of the beast is that we have to stop doing that for a time. In economics, we study the concept of the time discount, how much you value something in the future relative to how much you value doing it now. And so what we have to have at the moment is a high discount factor. So we have to be able to see through to the point when the pandemic is over, when restrictions are able to be loosened again, and forgo our enjoyment now for more enjoyment sooner. Later. We've had news this week of a vaccine, last week and this week of 2 vaccines, in fact, with promising results. And so that raises hopes that things may be different come the spring. Let's keep on hoping. And on the spring, also just to mention, the university still hasn't said anything concrete about the spring, but we're aware you have to make choices, decisions about next term in terms of how you will access your teaching as part of your degree. Will support you in whatever choice you make. It's hard to fathom that we won't be running next term exactly the same way we've run this term. And indeed, we're already organising for that with face-to-face sessions alongside asynchronous online lecture material, so lecture material via Blackboard as you've had this term, and then some online synchronous interactive sessions, but also some face-to-face sessions. That's what the university is planning for. Just simply there hasn't been a formal announcement that that's what will happen next term. So given you know that, we will support you in the decision that you make regarding next term, depending on your circumstances. If you're worried about it, please do get in touch. If you're worried about it and you got in touch and I haven't replied to your email, please send it again. My apologies, sometimes I do miss emails. It's nothing at all personal, but just sometimes I get a lot of emails and don't manage to catch the ones that really matter, and that's my own personal disorganization coming to the fore. Other important things, we're recruiting, as you know. We've shortlisted for our lectureship position, and we're going to be inviting the candidates to come virtually to the university on Thursday and Friday of this week. They're going to be giving a short 30-minute talk on Thursday afternoon. It's going to be a lecture plus a short talk about how they view scholarship, that aspect of a university that makes us unique as a learning institution, as an educational institution. We are scholars, we are trying to learn more about the world around us. And so that's what will happen on Thursday, a 30-minute talk by each of the 5 shortlisted candidates. It would be great if any of you were willing to come along and attend, because we want to get your input on this. And that's not just us saying things to sound great. Genuinely, we would like your input. And so the new exec of the Economic Society will be organising a way in which you can provide feedback on the candidates when you attend these short lectures on Thursday afternoon. If you want to attend, please get in touch as soon as possible, and I'll share the details of the events that take place on Thursday. They start at 1:30 and run through to about 4:15 or 4:45. I can't remember to be sure off the top of my head. But you can pop in, pop out as you may have other commitments. But it's really important for who we recruit that we get a sense of what you guys as our student body feel about each of the candidates. So please do get in touch if you want to take part in that. And the Economic Society continues to be reborn. I'm going to meet with members of the Economic Society exec today, and hopefully very soon there'll be some information out there about some forthcoming events. Please do support this, get behind this. It's great to have an Economic Society. It's great to have an Economic Society that's doing really exciting, interesting things. So that's that. A few other things. There's a really interesting event taking place this next Tuesday. Macroeconomics and reality, where are we now? This is a conference that Alex Mihailov and the Economic Analysis Research Group within the department has organised. It's on asking questions about where the state of macroeconomics is as a research field, asking the kinds of important questions. And Alex has managed to secure some fantastic speakers for this event. It's virtual, so you can watch it wherever you are. You don't have to turn your camera on, you can just listen in and watch the slideshows of others. Please do give some thought to doing that if you are thinking at all about going further in economics, be it in study, doing a master's, or going further even maybe to think about doing research. There's also a Eurovision song contest coming up, Eurovision being UOR, University of Reading. If that's your thing, you want to record a song, show what you can do. Do have a look at the Facebook page for the Eurovision Song Contest for the university. And finally, do really think a lot about various opportunities available to you if you're in part 2 and part 3 about your about where you're going, what your plans are, how much you've put in place, and so on. We're going to be having some exciting one-to-one careers appointments with economics students, tailored to economics students coming up. You'll hear soon from Vicky Wiles in the careers consultancy about that. And if you're in a second year, you might want to try and think about accessing the Thrive mentorship scheme. This is where you can get matched with somebody in industry, usually an alumni, someone that's been in your shoes in the past, and they're now working in industry somewhere or in consultancy or somewhere, some area of the world of work, and they will spend time with you, talk to you, help you through all the various steps that you have to mount as you go along your path from being a second-year student as you are to being in the world of work at some point in the future. The Thrive Mentorship has been going along for many years. It's been so lots of students have gained loads from it, so do look that up if you're second year. If you're part 1, do please continue to attend your sessions to do with placements, even if you're not on the with placement degree. Do attend those and do give lots of thought to trying to get a placement, be it in your summer or be it in between your second and third years. Placements are fantastic things to do. They give you such great experience. Can't recommend them more highly. And so really would encourage you to get along to those events and really engage with that and give a lot of thought to again what kinds of things you want to be doing whilst you're with us and once your time with us is done. But there's still plenty of time that you're with us, and so that's great. A fantastic rest of the week, and please do keep in touch. Hope to see you all on Thursday.